the Guinea Pig Collective. All will be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Bunch of slap-jawed faggots around here.
Hey everybody, what's going on, and welcome to the show. Now, normally I would have done my show on Monday, but there's actually been a few things that have happened in the collective that actually prevented me from even wanting to not only do my own stream, but actually be anywhere else. So unfortunately, on Friday, we had a loss here at the collective that has actually extremely affected me personally, and it kind of hurt a little bit. So before I introduce everybody in the panel, before I say hi to everybody that's in the chat, guys, be sure to share this one out there, let everybody know. And I'm going to show one little video for you. It's going to explain exactly what happened. And I would like all the friends of the Guinea Pig Collective to know what happens. And please pay your respects to a fallen soldier.
So this took me more than a few days to be able to get around to making. The loss of Cringer hangs heavily on the Guinea Pig Collective. Cringer has been with us over 4 years, and in that time not only became the face of the channel, but also, of course, our master and representative for the Masters of the Universe and anything He-Man related. We had first seen Cringer as a 3-month-old pig in one of our local pet stores. And for whatever reason, he was not picked up, and he was actually the runt of the litter. He had been there so long that all the other pigs that he was brought in with, whether they were part of the same litter or other litters, were all sold, and he was the only one left. After seeing him there for that long, I had determined that I was going to get him on October 31st, which was the same day that my mother had passed away a year prior. So on Halloween day of 2019, Cringer came home. We had already established his birthday as being for 2019. Unfortunately and sadly, Cringer did pass away on 8/25 of this month, and it is why I haven't been around for a while. Cringer will be deeply missed. The following song I have created as a tribute to him.
That's beautiful, Tommy.
Really nice job, man.
It actually.
Yeah, he'll be up there though in guinea pig heaven, nibbling away on treats and that, watching some He-Man.
It actually kind of hurt to watch.
Of course, dude. But again, man, it was a beautiful tribute. It really was. You know, it's you gave him an awesome life.
Because he was quite old, wasn't he, for a guinea pig sort of thing?
Well, I mean, he was 4. He was like 4 and 4 months. I mean, most guinea pigs can live anywhere from 5 to 7. And one of the other people I know that has guinea pigs and has a channel, one of their pigs actually made it to 8 years old. So, it was unfortunately he got sick, and I was doing everything I could to treat him. I'd taken him to the vet. I gotten all the medications I possibly get to try to treat him, and yeah, he didn't make it. He didn't make it.
Yeah, man. You did everything you could, brother. You know. But again, dude, the song was great. The tribute was beautiful. You know, excellent stuff. It's sad. It always is because pets are family members. But you know, we gotta keep moving on. I mean, you did an awesome job. You really did. You know, tons of.
I was supposed to actually upload a picture of his final resting coffin, so I forgot to upload that.
Yeah, I know the work you did on that was something else.
Yeah, I'll see if I can like upload it now. I don't know if this damn internet will let me.
Yeah, I know we got the hurricane here, so it's the bands are whipping and hitting everything right now.
I mean, luckily it's still pretty far out to sea, but I think one of the reasons I was saying earlier, one of the reasons that Cringer actually hits me a little bit harder than say even Jenkins did is because number one, he was the tie-in pig. So my very first pig that I was, actually mine was Jackson, which was the original face of my channel, which a lot of people remember. I see Jens got it up there. Cool, thank you, Jens. Yeah. So, I mean, it was Jackson was the first guy, and then it was Jenkins, and Cringer was the last tie-in pig. So, yeah, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah, smart.
That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
That took forever to do, too. Like, I killed my fingers wood burning that entire thing. But I wasn't going to stop until I had it done. And I actually got the whole damn thing done in 2 days. I mean, shit, I can't get toy reviews in 2 days half the time.
Yeah.
And I got his whole coffin done in less than 2 days.
Yeah, man. Dude, it shows, man. You did beautiful work on that.
I just wanted something I felt that was befitting.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, you're definitely honoring him for sure. In every way, shape, and form. He's an awesome little dude.
It was there were some of the scenes in there where even though it's sad to look at, some of the things still kind of crack me up. Like there's one scene in particular in that video where Cringer grabs his carrot and he starts swinging it around like a lightsaber. And every time I watch that, I just die because it's so damn funny.
Yeah, it's great, man.
But I mean, as far as moving on, I know some people were worried about that I was going to quit YouTube, and believe me, if I'm quitting YouTube, it's not going to be because we suffered a really hard loss. I would keep going. I would probably take some time off, like I just did, the past 4 days or so. I would take some time off and get myself collected the best I can, and then I would carry on, and I think it would be disrespectful to Cringer, especially since he still is going to be the face of my channel. I think it would be disrespectful if I just completely quit. So I am not quitting in any sense of the word, and it's not going to happen. But I mean, now that I got the sad stuff out of the way, I want to thank you guys for stopping in the panel already. Of course, we've got Vinny Art here with us.
For sure, brother, man. Again, always here for you. Whenever you need it, whatever you want, we're here. We're family. It's a beautiful thing. So thank you for having me today.
No, always. You're always welcome. Everybody that's on here is welcome because, they understand, people that have actually, some of you have had the chance to reach out to me personally, like Trina. Thank you for joining us, Trina.
Of course. I mean, it would be, I hate to say happy to be here, but I'm happy to be here for you. To support you.
I appreciate it. Of course, my buddy Slasher, too. I know me and him had a long conversation as well. Appreciate you stopping in.
Yeah, man.
Steak, always good to see you, Steak. I know we haven't had a chance to speak about it, and that's because mostly my way of contacting Steak is unfortunately through Twitter and X, and I've actually stayed off that for the past 3 days. I didn't even look at it or touch it. So, but thanks for joining us, Steve.
Oh, always happy to be here. And when a friend needs me, I'll be there. Right?
I appreciate it. And of course, we got Jens. Jens has been around my channel for an awfully long time, a very long time, since the days of JJ. And thanks for stopping in, Jens.
Yeah. Well, I'm coming to pay my respect to Guinea because I've known, so I think for since I've known you, sort of thing. So yeah,
it's been a good number of years. It definitely has. And he has definitely left a mark not only on my channel, but he's left a mark on me. And I know there was a lot of people that were reaching out when Cringer was sick, and they were wishing him well, and then hopefully a speedy recovery. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And it kind of is what it is. And I'm going to move forward. And eventually, I think I will put that song up as a video for him, and it'll always be on my channel as a remembrance of the pig who actually gave this channel its face. But real quick, I'm going to say hi to all the people that have stopped into the chat. Red Hano, it was the first one in. What's going on? Well, if you're still listening, now you know. Keely Chow, what's going on? Keely, good to see you. Jens had stopped in the chat. Rest in peace, Cringer. Super fan Adam Shawham, what's going on, Adam? I didn't have a chance to send you a link. Be quite honest, I'm still kind of fumbling through things as I'm trying to get back in the groove of doing stuff. But super fan is in the house. What's up, my pigs? CJH is in the house. What's up, CJH? I hope you're doing well. Chaos Way, how you doing? And unfortunately, now you know how the guinea pigs are doing. Lady T, working but leaving the lake, will catch the replay. Good journey. Thank you, Lady T, for stopping in. I hope that you were doing well. Kirk O'Bain is in the house. I like curls with good aim, right? Gassoy with the PWO, Pig World Order. Scrambles, the Death Dealer. What's going on, my friend? I hope that you were doing well. Thanks for stopping in. A Decepticon, Cave, Comics and Toys. What's going on? Soul Assassin also in the house. One of the hardest working mods for most of our channels. Soul Assassin always dropping those links between him, Bone, and a few of you other guys, man. Can't even tell you how much we do appreciate every time you're doing that. Thank you, Cass. Just sucks. Yeah, not Cringer. Yeah, just horrible, man. Horrible. Rest in peace. Godspeed. Manliness and motivation. What's going on, man? I hope you're doing well. Prayers, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hear you. It makes me sad too. Thanks, Scrambles, for sharing this out. Tina Bojan in the house. Sorry for your loss. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Yeah, this one really did hit me really hard. I was pretty much inconsolable for the first couple days. I couldn't even freaking type on freaking Twitter. I had to make a few phone calls. Yeah, I've rescued him from the pet store at Tree Rock Creations, man. Good to see you. Yeah, basically, yeah, he was about 6 months old when I grabbed him, and he had been there for a while. And he was the runt. And then after I got home and fed him, he was no longer the runt anymore, and he wound up being the biggest pig in the house until he started getting sick, and then just kind of watching a lot of the size and weight of him start to disappear. I had a cat that lived for 20 years. I know the feeling. Yeah. Pets are sometimes better than people, aren't they? I tell you what, they're better than a lot of the douchebags that are on Twitter. Thank you. Yeah, my brother actually, when he first heard the music that I did for, he said it sounded kind of creepy. I think I got. Oh, I'm not creative 22. Also in the house. What's going on, man? I hope that you're doing well. Okay, guys, let's talk something a little bit happier now. I mean, I start off with this sad stuff, and as soon as my storm passes, Vinny and I into our storm passes, that's when Cringer will be outside with the rest of the guys.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like you said, it's still out in sea, but it's still whipping. It was bad before. I had to shut everything down. That's why I was a little bit late. But I got here on time though, just as you guys started. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy, but it won't be long. So, yeah, man. I hope Adam's doing well too out there today.
Yeah, this man, like everything's just been like, I don't know about you guys, but this past month has just been a fucking train wreck.
It's been crazy. It's really been crazy. Yeah, my last couple of streams were rough. That's why on Sunday we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna watch a movie on Sunday. We're finally gonna do Wise Guys.
Oh, finally.
Yep. We're gonna make it happen. It'll be good. What's up, Liam?
I can't even remember if I seen that one or not.
Well, hey, Sunday we're gonna watch it. Joe Piscopo, Danny DeVito, Captain Lou Albano. It's gonna be a great time.
Yeah,
I might have, but maybe I forgot it. I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
I'm thinking of Tough Guys with thingy where they're all dudes going into an home, but that's Tough Guys, not Wise Guys.
Yeah. I remember that one too.
Kirk Douglas, right?
Yeah, Kurt Douglas and
I forget who the other one was.
Yeah, his mate.
Was it Burt Lancaster?
Yeah, I'll look it up to be sure of that.
Yeah, Wise Guys was I think an Anthony LaPaglia film, or no, what the hell's his name? No, I'm getting the guy's name wrong. My bad. But yeah, Burt Lancaster. He was the other dude in Tough Guys.
Yeah. Kurt Douglas and Burt Lancaster. Yeah. And Gainey Carby's in it as the
Oh, was he?
Oh, hot damn, man, Linus. I can imagine. And real quick, I heard you say hi to Liam. What's going on, Liam? Man, good to see you. Miss Martin Muses, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, was not expecting it, but and Luffy's in the house. Who's leaving? State finally. I mean, so sad. No, we unfortunately we lost Cringer. So if you guys want to see that, I will be putting it up as a regular video. If you want to catch the little mini video that I played here for him, or you could rewind it after, at any point and check it out. But back to movie talk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. All right. The director was Brian De Palma for Wise Guys, and yeah, great cast. I think you guys are gonna have a good time with that one. I'm telling you,
Johnny Dangerously.
Johnny Dangerously was awesome too.
I love that movie.
It's got good comedy in there like that too, but it's more realistic than the other one. The opening alone is gonna have you guys peeing your pants laughing.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
He's playing a bit of it there, but Wise Guys.
Yeah, they were awesome.
And this was a Tough Guys thing, because I was getting like a bit thingied up with
Tony was peeing his pants anyway.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The front cover was
real
always
quick,
appealing because it was like, oh yeah,
Hold on, Jens. I just want to get through this comment real quick. Luffy has got a Cringer by name, but Battle Cat at heart. Yeah, absolutely. And Jens had showed it earlier. I'd sent him a few of the guys. I'd sent them pictures of the casket that I was working on for Cringer, and that's what I put on the face of his casket. I had wood burned a picture of Battle Cat into it. So,
yeah, man, it was beautiful.
check the DMs. Thank you, RR. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen this one or not. I just don't recall it. But you're talking about Johnny Dangerously, like, you know, it was mentioned in the chat. Holy shit, man. I do have a copy of that movie, and there was no way that I was not going to have a physical copy of that movie. That movie is just great. There was a few of those other like mob movies like that. They kind of like they were kind of in the middle of having a serious tone and a little bit of comedic aspect, like a Bronx Tale had a little bit of that. You know, put him in the bathroom.
It was a good, it was a good mob comedy. Anyone ever seen My Blue Heaven?
Oh yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah, Steve Martin was friggin' hilarious in that.
Yeah, I love how he's hitting on all those chicks all the time in the supermarket. What are you doing standing by the freezer? You're gonna melt
all this stuff.
Oh shit! Yeah, Rick Moranis was awesome in that too.
Yeah.
He was kind of like the straight man to him, but he still did it. They pulled it off. It was awesome. Yeah, they made some good movies, but yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll do a bunch of mafia movies and crazy stuff like that.
And here's a question. So when I was staying up at my aunt and uncle's house when I was cleaning up my father's, my uncle really liked this one show called Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah,
I've never really watched it. I see it all the time on Max. Have you guys ever watched that one?
A long time ago.
Yeah, I've seen the first 2 episodes, and then we kind of like the subscription ran out. I've been meaning to watch it again. It's one of those things you got to be in the mood for, I think. But it is damn good.
Yeah, my husband loved it. I couldn't get into it though.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
I
watched about the first 2 or 3 episodes at my friend's house. I was like, eh.
Yeah, same.
What was it called again?
It's a little bit like
Boardwalk Empire.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Peaky Blinders, where you have to be in the mood to start to watch it, but once you're invested in it, like you can't stop watching it.
Yeah, I didn't like Peaky Blinders either.
Luffy brings up one that I thought was kind of funny, and I know it's kind of like a hit or miss for some people, but Oscar.
Yeah, I saw that in the movies when it was out. For
Me
some
too.
reason, I saw it in the movies, and I don't remember a damn thing about it.
I only remember little bits of it.
I remember it had more of a comedic aspect to it.
Yeah.
I have it on physical.
Oh,
So-
nice.
Have you watched Miller's Crossing?
A long time ago.
That's a good, gangster movie.
Okay, sounds familiar, but I don't think.
Gabriel Byrne.
Oh, he's great. He's a damn good actor.
I share a birthday with him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm not a damn good actor though.
Yes, that Boardwalk Empire. Yeah, no, I ain't seen it. But
I've met Steve Buscemi.
I've heard of it though.
Of
But I
course
ain't
you
seen
have,
it.
Vinny. You've met everybody.
I told you that story. It was funny with the umbrella.
Then he's like, we were breaking bread together. Oh, gabagool.
Steve Buscemi's another underrated actor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to be a firefighter.
That's right. Yeah.
His ladder, they all laughed when they heard he was going to get into acting. And then he did a great job. But he came back at 9/11. He went back in to help, which is pretty awesome.
Horrible bosses.
Yeah,
I've seen that one.
Yeah. That was
There's
fun.
2 of them.
Mm-hmm. The first one
And
was really good.
Jennifer Aniston actually steals the show.
Yeah.
Because,
Oh my.
psycho nymphomaniac, basically.
Yeah, she's a
That's-
smoke show.
Tree Rock says Dillinger, 1973. You know what I liked? That was 70s. Was the original Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah.
I watched it the other day. It was it's 67.
Is it 67? I thought that was like
Yeah.
70s.
Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. I watched it for the very first time a couple of days ago.
Nice.
Keely Chow, Vinny's True Hollywood Stories.
I used
What's
to
up,
tell
Meredith?
I used to tell a ton of those things back when I first started streaming. I thought people got tired of them. That's why I stopped talking about them.
Oh, it's Richard Dreyfuss plays him. Babyface Nelson and Dillinger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he did a movie too. It was like a little comedy one or something. He played a mafia guy. I can't remember the name of it.
Manliness and motivation. I wish Jennifer Aniston would sexually harass me.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's pretty amazing. I made a new bumper for my channel. Maybe I could put it in here too.
I think I did see that. The Johnny Depp Dillinger film.
Yeah, wasn't what's his name in it? Batman. Christian Bale was the one going after him.
Yeah, I think so. It's
I can't remember.
I can't remember the.
Yeah, I didn't see the film, but I know like
Yeah.
Johnny Depp
Public
was doing a few
Enemies.
gangster movies.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
Public Enemies, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it, yeah. They both did a great job.
You know another one? It's kind of like that old school gangster movie that was actually pretty good. Oh God, I'm trying to figure. It was kind of like an updated version of Bonnie and Clyde, but it was actually told from the cop's perspective, from the sheriff. It had Jesus, what's his name?
Is it the one with Kevin Costner and Woody
Costner.
Harrelson?
Yeah.
Yes, with Costner and Harrison. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was really interesting. I didn't think I would like that from the law's perspective, but the way they did it and the way they shot it, I thought it was pretty damn interesting.
It was.
Who else
It's,
was it? Kevin Costner and who?
Woody Harrelson.
Was it The
Woody
Highwaymen?
Harrelson.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Women.
Gangster movies like that are pretty much the same as some westerns when they're hunting a gang of robbers. Really,
Yeah.
it's because I don't know if you guys have seen The Long Riders. It's a Jesse James movie, bloody as hell. It's from the 80s. It's pretty much like Dillinger if you think about it.
Oh yeah.
But if you haven't seen The Long Riders, holy crap, watch it. It has the Carradine brothers in there and Stacy Keach.
Oh yeah, Stacey Keach is a good actor. I like him.
Yeah, James Remar is in it a little bit. Plays a Native American.
Dennis Quaid was in it too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I did see
and
that.
Randy Quaid.
Oh yeah, both of them were in there. Okay.
Yeah, because the Jesse James gang, right, it was a bunch of brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the younger brothers, the James brothers and stuff. So they actually cast brothers in the roles.
Nice.
There was one they did on the James Brothers. It was called Frank and Jesse. That was really good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luffy, it says the Sicilian with Chris Lambert was good.
I'm
I'm not creative says, fun fact, Pretty Boy Floyd was shot and killed just 50 miles from his hometown.
Oh, wow.
And what's going on? DVB, man, I hope you're doing well. In case you didn't catch it, the beginning of the stream, I say what the goodbye is about. It's not me leaving. It's unfortunately Cringer, who is no longer with us. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Vinny.
Yeah, if you want a fun fact, Luffy's God, he said the Sicilian, the one with Christopher Lambert. There's actually one of my relatives is in the movie. There's a scene where the immigrants are coming in, like you see, like just to see if people kind of coming, like they're running in, and one of them is staring right at the camera and smiling. The guy married one of my cousins. It's pretty funny. Every time, if that movie's on, we'll watch that scene and laugh. Because he's the only one who's looking at the camera and smiling.
Manliness says Frank James supposedly buried 30 miles away.
Oh wow.
He was the only one who survived. He got arrested. The rest of them got shot to shit. Jesse James got shot in the back by an ally.
Yeah, he's got shot in the back of the head. What's going on, Frankie? Hey, Tommy, you getting Big Collective and Crow? Big green grass fields for Cringer. Appreciate that.
That's right, man. Yeah. Donnie Brasco, yeah, that was another good one. Although they definitely played with the story elements. There's some family knew the true story about some of that stuff, and they definitely embellished and changed things.
I appreciate that, Parrhead. Thank you, DVB. Appreciate that. Let's see. That's cool, Vinny. Got family in Mario.
The Mario Puzo movie, yeah. That's pretty cool.
Hey, no problem. What's going on, Time Prophet?
What's up?
Now, there are some really good movies to check out. And I you know what? It's kind of weird because usually when we talk about Tubi and a lot of the B-rated shit that they have on there, and it's not to say there's anything wrong with a lot of those B-rated movies. I've actually seen a few that were not B-rated show up in there. Like they had like the whole Jaws trilogy. And you know what? Even with the faults with 3 and 4, I still rewatched all of them and still had a good time watching them.
Nice. How many did Spielberg direct? Was it just 1 and 2?
I think it was just 1 and 2. I don't think he had anything to do with 3 and 4.
No, Spielberg didn't direct 2.
Oh, he didn't?
Oh, he didn't?
No.
He did. Bruce gave him too much trouble in the first one, I guess.
Yeah.
When we did when I was working there, they sent over the photo of when McFarlane had built, like we did the whole boat. The scene where Quint
he's eating quince. Yeah, I always thought
I used to have that
awesome.
thing too.
Me too. Yeah.
Did you have the bloody version or the clean version?
I had one of each because
nice.
one of them gave away to a kid in the neighborhood, and the other one broke during a move. Yeah, it fucking sucked because that was a beautiful piece. And like again, the guy who made the boat, the fabricator, he was so pissed because every time they went to mold that thing, it imploded and broke. He had to keep building that thing like 6 or 7 times. He was flipping out.
The Irishman. I watched The Irishman once and I could barely remember it.
Yeah, who's in that one?
Oh well, it's basically about a thingy in it who goes to prison and he's sort of like protecting him. I forget the dude. Oh, he was a big unionist in that.
Jimmy Hoffa. Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, because thingy plays up. Doesn't he? What's his name? Al Pacino. And so yeah. Most of that film is like Al Pacino playing up, and thingy's just there as a bit character because he's like the bodyguard, isn't he? And so yeah, it's one of them films where more than Al Pacino. Well, not more than that. It's a bit of a Al Pacino and De Niro film.
I'd say the newer ones are a little tougher to watch. I don't know. I'm not that pulled into some of them. Like The Irishman, I saw it. I wasn't really that impressed.
Yeah, it was boring as fuck. But
wicked boring.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like gangster movies anyway. I'm like the only Italian that hates that shit.
Yeah, well, gangster
Are we
movies-
100% sure that you're really Italian now, Trina? I am starting to have my serious doubts now.
I'm part Italian.
Doesn't like Italian gangster. What is this?
I'm part Italian, and I can't fucking stand Guidos.
Oh, dude, those Sergio Tacchini wearing motherfuckers in the 80s and 90s. I hated those. And it's funny because like New York, a lot of them, it's like they're like fake Italians. You know, like
they're people who get the fucking flag of Italy tattooed on their arms. Like, oh, so you've been to Italy? No.
Yeah,
they're exactly the stereotypes.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are. It really sucks.
Well, technically, I'm half Italian. My mother was 100% Italian.
Yeah,
my father.
My mom is too.
Yeah, my father was French, so actually, I'm half.
Okay.
Look at all the damn Americans pretending to be Vikings, though. After the Vikings show, Holy crap.
Dude.
Like 17 generations ago, there might have been someone from Norway in my family. That means
Hey, you know what's worse than that, Steve? There is something worse than people pretending to be Vikings. People who pretend to be Spartans, but they apparently don't want to do like the Spartans did and take it up the ass.
Look out.
Well, we do not kneel, we bend over. But no.
I gotta say though, on Trina, on your side of things too, I prefer a good crime movie over just a gangster movie.
Yeah, same.
You know, because a lot of the gangster ones, they mess with the story anyway. Like if it's something that actually happened, I want to know how close they could get to it. There's been a couple of them that are really good. Like the Whitey Bulger one was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
There's a few, but not all of them. You know, and certain ones I can't even watch anymore. Like Goodfellas, I can't fucking watch the movie ever again.
I love that movie.
It's De Niro. Just
I shoot past it, man. I fight past it because I love that movie.
Yeah. I liked it for a while, and then I'm like, can't anymore. I don't know. I see his face, and it's just that scene with the Joker. That's all. We can't talk about it on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. I get it.
What's going on, Dystopian Future? Good to see you.
What's up?
Parrothead, was it Parrothead or no? Somebody said they want to know where Hoffa was buried.
Remember the old rumor? Remember the old
Vinny?
Yeah, do you remember the old rumor that Jimmy Hoffa was buried in Giant Stadium?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. When I started cleaning out my dad's basement, I thought for sure I was going to find Hoffa down there.
You know, you had a better chance of finding him than Geraldo Herrera. Oh fuck!
So manliness. Are we talking about like from Indians? Or are we using the wrong terminology?
Yeah, like
hi, how are you? Yeah.
The ones with the dots or the feathers?
Yeah, woo woo Indians or 7-Eleven Indians.
The ones that work at casinos or the ones that work in phone sort of like operations.
I don't think that we could be any more politically incorrect at this moment. This is absolutely beautiful. You know, I'm sure Cringer is smiling at us acting like complete jerk offs.
You know what? This would be kind of cool if you have a Native American, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's in his tent drinking so much tea that he pees himself. That means it would be TP in his teepee.
God, Stig is Stig is starting.
Oh boy.
Galsoid, part Italian too. Nice,
awesome.
And feathers, not dots. Casinos, not 7-Elevens. Bad Take Bojan is completely remiss with listening to our bad take on this.
You know what though? If you want to like create chaos and traffic and stuff, you know, on a reservation, you stick a wagon in the road because the Indians will just start circling it.
Jesus Christ.
Just never gonna, they're just gonna circle it.
You know what's even worse? I'm sure you've seen it. What is that? Is that called Wagons East? Wagons, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Wagons East, where they said don't form a circle, form a square, because it's going to mess them up when they go to circle the caravan.
Oh, the John Candy one, right?
Yeah. Form a square. A square?
Oh, shit. I put a little
I'm not creative.
I put a little comedy in the brand, Tommy. So I don't know, whenever you find a right moment for it. But yeah, you pick and choose whenever you want to do that one.
Okay, why not? like a good
sanitize it, maybe
time.
that. You put it back.
Oh god.
They're all
He's not
Mongolians.
wrong. He's not wrong.
Well, they were saying that some of them were actually related to like the Aztecs and the Mayans and stuff.
I have heard that.
I heard that about a few of them, that they're supposed to be related somehow.
Yeah, some of the tribes. Yeah, I
There's
have
also-
heard that.
Yeah, have you also heard the one where they talked about some of them were actually from Europe? That they speculate that they came across an ice bridge
Okay.
during the last ice age.
I think I saw that in the History Channel. They say, yeah, they were the ones that came up from like the South America area. That's what they say. Like a lot of them have, like Mexicans have similar features too.
Yeah. That's true too, Luffy. They all come. They come mostly from like different parts of Asia and crossed. They came by different ways. Like like that's why some are darker and some are lighter. They're slightly different features. It depends on what part of Asia they came from.
Right.
Did you know they don't like snow?
What?
Yeah, they don't like snow because it's white and on their land.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, right. I tell you, some of those people on freaking Twitter. Anti-racist skinheads, white supremacist skinheads, and civil rights leaders sitting together for one show without security.
Yeah, that was awesome. That's when he got beamed in the face with a chair and broke his nose.
Oh, sounds like he got what he deserved.
He really did. Like that was the kind of show he basically like procured.
Yeah, it was trash TV.
Yeah.
He's a trashy individual.
Yep.
How many times did he cheat on his wife?
What did I fall for? Adam, tell me what I fell for.
Huh?
He said, a superfan Adam Cheyenne said Trina fell for it.
Oh, I don't know. What did we miss?
I don't know.
Adam, are you high again? I'm.
Steve,
Yes.
the comment.
Yeah, this is true. They're called Sami in English. Way north, herding reindeer and stuff. Yep. So we have
What did the reindeer do to them that they got to hurt them?
a herd, not hurt. But yeah.
What's up, OG Lurch? Share song Half Breed Racist. Half breed. I think that was brought up as a topic of discussion, and somebody was upset about it.
Was it?
Yeah, it was during the last ice age over 12,000 years ago.
I have some trivia though. You know the Navajos?
Oh boy,
Right.
here we go.
Very few of them are actually hoes. They're lying.
Navajo. I always think of that shit from Young Guns.
Navajo. Yeah, Springer was trash too.
I don't know. I think Stig, he's he didn't nail it. I think it's
bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You think?
Sorry, I wanted to put something up there. Again, more laughs.
Oh no, Tina. That sucks. Just tell him to go along with it and get the good grade.
I was just watching a short on this mother and her son, who was brought before the principal and everything, and I think they wanted to have the son thrown out of school. He was missing classes because they were taking him out of classes because he had a patch on his backpack.
Don't tread on me.
Yeah, don't tread on me. And they said, "Oh, that has to do with slavery and this, that, like."
No.
And this is a teacher saying this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine the idiot that hired that teacher.
That's what happens when you hire activists instead of professionals.
Yep,
Yep.
they're brain dead. And the kid was looking at her like, what history is this? That kid is acting just like Trump.
Bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You think the teacher just had like a phobia of snakes, and so she just brought that excuse?
No,
So
she kept leaning back into the curriculum, and this is what was given to them, and they have to abide by it. And the mother's literally saying, like, no, like, we're supposed to stand up for, for our rights and everything. That's what I taught my son. And like she slapped her in the face with all the facts, and then the woman just kept falling back to, no, well, a piece of paper said this. Go to the website.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that all leans back into one of the things that I put on that damn post too. I mean, this is the same kind of crap that freaking a certain group called the Nazis did. When people were being rounded up and all this other shit, the other people were saying, "Oh, well, don't talk back because you got to follow the rules. You got to do what they tell you." Yeah. Well, you know what I say?
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass, because I am not going to acquiesce. It's not going to happen. Like, I mean, I think that's the biggest problem is we get into this thing with these people that are absolutely mindlessly devoid of any kind of common sense. And there's quite a few people that they sit there and they humor these idiots.
Yeah.
They humor it. And once you start humoring idiots like that, it only gets worse, because then you get like that teacher. They're teaching the next generation.
All of a sudden, bitches that dare fuck you and say, "Hey, fuck you, I'm not taking this shit."
God is in the house. The power of God. What's going on? Power of God. Stop hiring liberals and hire back all the conservatives you fired. I agree. The Nazis were liberals, and they still are. What's up? Lurch's Tommy's correct. You're damn right. Yeah. I try not to say anything that's completely out of line. It's not to say that I won't say something out of line, but usually is based in fact, even if I am going a little bit nuts. Kisses Guinea ass. You're damn right. Big fuzzy Guinea ass. Mindless bots. They are absolutely mindless automatons. They're completely clueless of what's going on. And that's the whole thing. They sit there and they follow the narrative. Like, whatever the narrative is that week, that's what they're going to follow, because that shit changes quite freaking often.
Yeah, well, they're not masculine enough. They should pump some iron and then pump some women enough that, like, you don't care if you die because you've had so much sex. You fucking, like, not bothered. That's what you got to pump iron, though.
That's our message to all those liberals. The kid was told his patch was distracting, and they photographed him in front of a car in the teacher's lot with 20 liberal bumper stickers. What was that on one car? I've seen them. I'm sure everybody has. Like 20 fucking like Looney Tune lefty weirdo freaking bumper stickers covering the windows and everything, which is supposed to be a hazard on the road because it's blocking your rear view mirror. But these Looney Tune lefties get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's such an eye roll too, because man, you just know that you don't ever want to run into this person, because if they have 20 bumper stickers on their car, you know that like talking to them would just be it would be awful.
Well, it's kind of like, are they even human anymore?
Yes, but very dumb fucking humans, I believe, that can't lift weights and watch masculine action fucking films. And so they just rely on the government to pander their asses.
Yeah. They're the type of people who just watch Disney Plus all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, Soul Assassin, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know it's why a few videos have popped up.
The type of people who go along with the missus to watch the Barbie movie and won't say how shit it is because they know they're not getting any sex that night if they do.
Then freaking, I don't know, man.
Oh, usually they just go, oh yeah, someone challenged me to watch Barbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's some
They did it for
excuse.
their channels.
They went willingly.
Yeah, you know, look at this. This is amazing. So the power of God is telling Time Prophet it's okay if you don't believe in God, even if it's wrong. Freedom of speech and belief, Time Prophet. Much love. Look at that. The power of God sending you love, Time Prophet. Even if you don't believe, you're still getting it.
Yep.
There you go.
That's the power of love.
Tree Rock, you were absolutely right. Teachers don't know their history, are too lazy to look it up. Like, holy shit, is that the truth? But it's all the curriculum. Whatever the curriculum and whatever the message is that is being pushed at that moment, that is what they say is the truth. Anything else doesn't matter. I remember I got into a huge argument with my 6th grade teacher. And she had a test. And what's going on, Curtis? She had a test, and basically she said, did humans come from apes or did humans come from God? I put, well, humans came from God. And she, you're wrong. They came from apes because of evolution. And I said, that's called a theory.
Yeah,
and she said, what? I said, it's called a theory. It's called Darwin's theory, not fact. You can't sit there and mark me wrong because it's your opinion against my opinion.
Right.
Yeah, both sides are opinion.
Exactly.
She was going to fail me on that test because of that, because I put that.
Yeah.
And we made a big stink. We made a big stink. It took it to the fucking school board. And she had to reverse it. Boy, was she fucking mad.
Did you rub it in?
Of course.
Excellent. You're supposed to.
You should have walked in the rest of the school year with the Bible in your hand and just slam it down on your desk every time you sat down.
You know what you should have done?
Lord.
The day after, you should have said that you believe in the Darwin theory.
just to watch her go haywire.
Yeah.
That's some massive trolling right there.
Or just because you look like an ape doesn't mean all of us come from apes.
Shit.
That might not have been good saying that because of the color of her skin. Time Prophet, what's going on, man? And I hear you. I hear you with that one right there. Anyone who watches Barbie doesn't have kids should have their hard drive checked.
Sounds like she was
Even if they have kids, they still should be like done for child abuse.
They should be checked out. How can you not believe in God? Come on, he's in the chat.
I want social workers to go around and check their fucking DVD collection, and if it's full of fucking Brie Larson films, like remove the kids, get the kids.
Well, here's a question. So, if it's Brie Larson film, does that count any like the Finding Sasquatch videos and everything too? And Raquel, what's going on? Thank you, I appreciate that.
I still think it's hilarious that when they made the trans Barbie actually got a penis before Ken.
Yeah.
Because Ken doesn't have a dick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, there's nowhere to put it anyway.
It's just like the producers of the movie.
Well, you can drill a hole in him, right? You can drill a hole in his crotch and stick a match there.
He'd get done for spouse abuse. She'd have to drill it herself, to be on the safe side.
Oh, shit.
No, sorry, Scrambles. I've been single since my wife died in 2017, so I don't simp. Yeah.
Over.
But Barbie's like bullshit, though, isn't it? It's like a woman's fantasy. It's like He-Man's bullshit. It's like a male fantasy. It's like me wanting to get a tiger, painting it green, putting on a harness, and riding it around town, shouting, "I've got the power." It's not going to happen. But
I
women,
have no idea what you're talking.
Well, hold on. Before I get back to this comment real quick, so there's only one thing we could do in this instance.
Well, he don't know talking good like me and you, so his vocabularistics is limited.
So he said he doesn't sip over word meaning female dogs. We know what you're talking about. The bitches. Not getting me today, YouTube. I'll say it because I don't care. What is YouTube going to do to me? What are they going to do? They're gonna take away my channel? Well, fucking boo hoo hoo hoo. You
Tommy, don't talk. Tommy, Tommy, don't talk about hoes like that.
Yeah, right. Ho ho ho. Well, it's almost as bad as oh god, what was the name of that bakery called? Steve?
Bakery?
What's that?
Bakery?
The one I used for something you said on Twitter that got you suspended for a few days.
Bakery?
Well, the one that won't make the gay
Bimbos.
Oh,
Bimbos
yeah.
Bakery.
Oh, that was a week.
Oh, it was a week?
Yeah, I was put in Twitter jail for a week for calling Joey Behar a bimbo.
Bimbo.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
hate speech and all kinds of those, like a couple of things I got hit for.
Montatonia, they're making Andor 2. I didn't realize they made Andor 1.
full retard times 2.
What's an Andor?
Exactly.
And or.
Andor what?
Chilling after dinner, nice. His
How you doing,
accent
Rico?
is thicker than Lizzo's that time. Oh.
Well,
Am
we're
I
talking
the
about
only
my
one who
accent.
understands Jens?
My accent is perfectly clear.
Yeah,
As
I understand
the
him fine.
Proper
Yeah.
English accent.
Yeah,
Unlike you
Bond
Americans.
Jens. Bond Jens is the best Jens.
Beaches. We don't need those stinking beaches.
Yeah, I didn't understand about like something about a harness and like I don't know. I just don't know. I didn't understand.
Riding around on a green painted tiger. Yeah, he was going.
What I was saying is women will live their life like Barbie, where if men live their life like He-Man, it's totally different situation. Well, women are allowed to live their lives like Barbie, but
Yeah, but I'm saying Barbie doesn't have a Skeletor to fight.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Soul Sesta says, yeah, Stiga broke the Bimbo Protection Act of 2020.
What?
Good
Well,
man.
the best one though was I got permanently suspended when Christy had shared a link to some kind of reality show, some 20-year-old bimbos surviving on an island with nothing or something, and I just commented, said those skanky hoes wouldn't survive for a single day without their cell phone. Permanently suspended for encouraging violence towards a protected group. That's what it said.
Jesus.
So skanky hoes are a protected group. Who knew?
Wow. That's
And
amazing.
taking
well,
away
that's why they
their
got
cell
pimps, haven't
phones
they?
is a death
That's why
threat.
usually they got pimps to protect them.
What do they identify as?
Yeah, it was permanently gone.
Yeah, because it's a masculine harness. It's He-Man, isn't it?
Yeah. It has a
Are you
sword in it.
high? Are you?
I'm 100% with Jens on this. It is a masculine harness.
Wait a minute. You're with him on the harness?
Yeah, the He-Man harness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So which one of you is Prince Adam?
Well, that would be me.
I bet they have a Prince Albert as well.
Oh, where the white women at? I need a Jens to English dictionary.
It's all very European.
Oh, Jesus. How did this all go so wrong?
Right, look at this, though. Right, are you trying to tell me that that harness with a backrest isn't the most masculine thing ever. You can rest your back whilst you.
Yeah, you can stick a sword in it too. Come on.
Yeah.
Pretty masculine.
Yeah. It's
not
armored.
fucking soy. It's not soy at all. Fuck.
No, it's fucking armored. That shit ain't padded.
Yeah, the only thing that's protected is his heart. That's how masculine it is.
Yeah, and it's got horns sticking out just in case anyone tries to jump on.
Yeah, it's only for the two of you.
All I'm saying is, if
I
ever go horse
I don't
riding,
think Trina understands He-Man.
yeah, if I ever go like battle cat riding, that's the sort of fucking harness I'm getting.
Yeah,
It's all about having the power.
I wanna.
I will do if I have the harness, because you're gonna have to have some power to get on, because it's got no stirrups to put your feet in.
You gotta
So
put Ash Bully.
like do what He-Man does, where he just fucking side leaps on it. With
Well,
He-Man.
he doesn't need stirrups though, because his legs are has clenching power.
But I know he does a side leap onto it, which is another reason why it's a masculine harness.
I don't know, Time Prophet. The way it sounds, I think some people do need a translated version of the stream. Make sure you use like one of those really like a computer generated sounding voices.
And people don't know what a masculine fucking saddle harness looks like. It's their fucking fault, not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Stig know.
Yeah. It's not our fault that people don't pay attention.
Yeah, what I think, Stig, is like Americans, they're so used to cars, they've forgotten what it looks like to ride a fucking green tiger.
Yeah.
So Jens, you've been riding your horse around town all day. How's that?
No, a green tiger. Fuck the horse. It's a green tiger. They're not suited for horses.
It's also making their ball sacks long though, because if you're riding on a saddle, your balls are getting pushed up, right? If you're sitting in a car, the balls are just against the pillow, just spreading out.
Yeah, when He-Man rides it, he holds on to that front like whole like handles.
What?
It's what He-Man like rides Battle Cat, but because Battle Cat can talk and that, he don't need to like steer him. So he's no need to have Battle Cat on reins. So he just holds his sort of like where you would stick the reins.
Jens, what I was saying was, you're saying us Americans have forgotten what it's like to ride around on fucking things with saddles. So that means you've been riding around all day on a fucking saddle?
No, it means I've been wishing I was riding. As I say, women can live like Barbie. They can wear the high heels, get the swimming pool, get the
exactly. Yes, they can
why
drive
can't
around.
I get a green tiger with a masculine harness so I can ride around town?
Well, let me tell you, you need to be worried about this, and we got a little bit of caution information right here from Manliness and Motivation. If you need shoulder straps, that dildo is too big. So if you've got a full-on harness for your dildo, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. Well, I need a big harness because I'm so masculine. A normal one would break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, have you seen Jens's chest muscles?
Yeah. No, they haven't, because they haven't been watching my streams.
Yeah.
Well, Steve, unlike you, apparently we are not that close in the harness saddle with him, so we don't see
the guy puts He-Man to shame. Okay.
All right then. Who on the panel has ridden something on a harness, and not some fucking sex pervert in some sex dungeon? I'm talking about an animal here, a four-legged animal that you're supposed to like ride.
You mean like a fucking horse?
A horse?
Like a horse?
Yeah,
I'm not riding
ridden.
Kathleen Kennedy either. Forget it.
I've ridden a horse.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have.
No, horse,
I'm in a
not
donkey,
horse.
which is like a horse.
What's up, LDG?
Well, so sometimes in life you need to put a whore in a harness. It's just the way it goes.
Oh my God.
Adam, look at Adam's comment.
Where at? I'm still trying to catch up to the chat. Reverse cowgirl. You're damn right I'm not riding that thing. That's disgusting. I wouldn't put that on somebody else. Ugh. I don't know. Then again, there's a few people I really don't like. I'd like to see fucking a Kathleen Kennedy just straddle them with a harness. Because apparently we have learned that no matter what, there needs to be a harness involved.
That's how Dave Filoni kept his job. He bent over.
With a harness?
Oh, yeah.
Bull gag, I think. There's a reason why his voice is squeaky, you know? It's Kathleen Kennedy. She went deep on him.
Damn.
Yeah.
You get what you deserve.
Turned him into a unicorn.
We don't understand him either. I hear you, Soul Assassin.
Well, not many people do when you're talking about having a battle cat, like being able to ride to the shops and back. But with all this genetic modifying and all this like AI, intelligent robotics and that, I'm sure like they could make one for me, but they just don't.
It's still gonna end the same way it did for the guys in Vegas. The tiger's gonna eat
Siegfried and Roy.
No,
yeah, Siegfried and Roy.
No, this is where the robotics come in, where you just sort of like give it electric shocks if it ever thinks about like going near me, and we can like remove its voice box and put in a like little speaker.
Well, what are you, Fauci? You're gonna remove the voice box,
dude? Seriously?
Hey, this is for my dream transportation here. I'm willing to sacrifice Tiger's throat.
This green tiger is gonna learn to really fucking hate you, Jens. It's not gonna end well.
No, but we just inject it with some fucking crazy endorphin drug that gives it the feeling that it's like in heaven. It's floating on some kind of ecstasy.
Yeah,
you've thought about this a lot,
like the gods it saw in its dream.
It seems like you've thought about this a lot, which is very fucking strange.
No, just right now because I'm thinking, right? Well, same as women.
No way you came up with this on the spot. No way. This was thought out.
So a drug-addicted cyborg tiger.
Yeah, you're just giving me ideas. You're the one who was talking about
Drug addicted. Yeah, that's basically what he wants. A drug addicted cyborg tiger that has short-term memory.
Yo, whack.
Yeah.
Isn't that Zuckerberg?
I'm not saying it's like humane. I'm just saying it'll work.
Yeah. If it works, it's okay.
I mean, he's not wrong. We have the technology for it, but
yeah, well, we'll have a video of me riding down to shop.
You ever try to take your manhood?
You gotta go hungry and get a tiger. Seriously.
Jens wants a pet tiger. Who's going to tell him about those Vegas magicians?
Yeah, well, obviously I know about the Vegas mission. That's why I'm putting like checks and boundaries modified into it, you know.
Yeah, because remember they were trained professionals.
Well,
they were trained professionals who were having sex with their tigers. And
yeah,
once he's just not going to take it anymore. And
You think they had tiger harnesses?
Yes, like He-Man.
Well, no, that's why they died. They didn't have a harness to protect them.
Oh. Well, then they should have got the He-Man harness. Jens is right all along. It goes back to Jens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, don't rub your balls on the back of a tiger.
No.
No.
I would
Oh,
recommend
have
that.
you
No.
tried that before, Jens? Or are you giving sound sage advice?
Well, I'm just going on like
Jens is like when I'm king of the world. Rule number 1: don't rub your balls on the back of the tiger.
I think Jens should start writing for the insides of fortune cookies, and we need that. We need that online.
Well, I'm just going with logic and reason. I don't know if I was a tiger and you started rubbing your balls on my back, and I had balls and a fucking
The back of every fortune cookie.
You know, I'm tempted.
Every lucky number is going to be 69.
Oh god, you look back at the guy like you forgot your harness again.
It would be horrible though if you climb onto your tiger and it smells of someone else's balls.
Jeez.
You know?
That's like an act of war.
Well, my first question is, how do you know what the other people's balls smells like? That's a big problem right there. We need to get Jens a Chia pet tiger, says Adam.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll give it
Peanut
away.
work for tigers like it does for dogs. I would imagine it would. I'd like to know who's sticking their hand inside a tiger's mouth to give him peanut butter.
No, the best thing for tigers is like steak and that. Like you get them real like full. That like they don't really want to eat you, but they still will claw the shit out of you if you piss them off.
Yeah.
Thank you, DJ Ronnie J. I appreciate that. Yeah, Cringer was a great guy. I'm gonna miss him, and I'm gonna have a hard time watching that damn thing. Thank God I don't actually have to watch that thing again anytime soon. I could just put it up as a short video because that was difficult to watch for me.
Yeah, man.
She isn't a horse; she's a tauntaun. I don't know. I think that's putting tauntauns down. She is definitely like a deranged and maybe, oh God, like a mange-ridden horse. I think that is definitely KK.
Yeah, I think she's loaded with ticks.
What's up, CJ?
Kathleen Kennedy walks into a bar. Bartender says, "Why the long face?"
Probably because she's getting sacked in it. Because it's like, fuck you, Kathleen. You see how much you fucking dropped the shares of Disney? There's this cunt on YouTube starts playing Disco Inferno, Disney band, and we're fucking pissed off.
I was playing that all the time. I've been doing that for, God, what, a year or better?
Something like that.
Yeah, but now their fucking shares are burning down like a fucking Disco Inferno.
Oh, I caught one of those guys. I seen one of those guys. And, I have absolutely no fucks left to give for these fucking people that are, still, buying Disney stocks and then crying about losing money. You know what? You've seen where this company is going. That would be like some moron right now saying, you know what's a really good idea? I love my country. I'm going to buy stocks in Bud Light beer because I'm smart American. You know what? You would deserve to lose everything you fucking own for being a retard. And for all the fucking tarts that are still investing in Disney, you're damn right I'm laughing at you. And I will be posting burn, baby, burn every time I see you crying on fucking X. I give no shit.
You know what, though? Of course they're buying stocks because, 2 years ago, Star Wars was saved, right?
Yep. Oh, shit.
A Rancor? Yeah, right.
Wancor.
Ugh. Nice.
She is
I like
a
that
rank.
freaking metal. All right, take care, Raquel.
Have a good one, Raquel.
Have a great one.
Tigers,
Good one.
queers, balls, and injuries sound like the synopsis of Tiger King.
Yeah, well, it is one of them things where you're messing around with a wild animal that's got the power to rip your head off. You're chancing it. It's a chance. It don't matter how friendly they look. It don't matter how drugged up you got them. It don't matter how much genetically engineered AI cybernetics you're using.
Frankie has a Kathleen Kennedy joke. He said that Kathleen Kennedy walks into a bar and the bartender says the horse trowel is out back. That's not the joke I heard. So Kathleen Kennedy walks into the bar and the bartender says, "Why the long face?"
Yeah, that's what I said before.
Hey, isn't that Jessica Parker? Oh no, wait, it's Kathleen Kennedy.
What's up, Adam?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Adam? All right, you have a good one now.
Oh, have a great one.
Have a mediocre one.
Have a mediocre one. You could always have a Jens one in a harness.
Only if it's fucking masculine.
Yeah. It comes with a green tiger. Gotta have a green tiger.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get no respect from the animal if you put on like a Barbie fucking harness.
Yeah, that's when they kill you. Like those people in Vegas, they dressed like pansies and got killed right away.
Yeah.
Sure.
Even though I could pull off a pink fucking cowboy hat, but not on a Barbie fucking.
Listen, everybody knows how much it sucks if you have glitter stuck on your hands. Now imagine those poor tigers.
Jens needs a saber tooth.
Yeah, I don't think.
Hell yes.
But there again, though, genetic fucking splicing and all that shit. Yeah, you can fucking get a saber tooth.
Yeah.
But then you'd have to file its fucking teeth down to make it look like Battle Cat, which then the fucking like animal fucking rights fucking thingies would give you more shit about.
I think you need a crossbreed between a saber-toothed tiger and a rhino.
Well, there's always Nepenthes.
Yeah.
Is that a Kevin Spacey harness? Manliness?
What pictures of Peony? Who's Peony?
Peony del Toro.
Yeah.
I still don't know who that is.
It's a plural word, Jens. It's peni.
Oh, right. Oh, so he's talking about McCock. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, yours and someone else's.
Yeah.
We know who that someone else's is.
Yeah.
Stig.
You've seen He-Man's. There's no cocks on it. It's just some sculpturing. Just a few squarely sculptures. If they look like cocks to you.
So what did you do? What'd you do with them, Jens?
I didn't do shit with them. The He-Man's out there. He's one who was the fucking like harnessed and that. I just want one like that.
Oh, so you had He-Man on the harness too? How many people do you fit on this harness at one time?
Do you think Orko has a cock?
Depends.
But
Depends
isn't
on
it
what
just
sort of
called a
emergency it
saddle,
is.
not a harness? Isn't it just a saddle?
Yeah.
No, there is a back sort of seat that you can use on the armor plating of Battle Cat that you can sit on.
But it's still a saddle.
Yeah, a harness is like the shit that's
Out of the
attached to
saddle.
a parachute. That's
Yeah,
like
the harness is He-Man's armor.
yeah.
Chest
Yeah,
piece,
it's sort of like shapes a bit like a saddle at the back, where you could obviously it'd be a bit of a rough ride for them, but you could sit someone there.
Well, I mean, it's obviously you understand about harnesses, Jens. I mean, you haven't stopped talking about harnesses.
God, this conversation is
elastic,
I know
just hanging harnesses. But I mean, obviously, you've never been on a saddle for an animal at all, and it's kind of disturbing that you are centering everything in the harness category because we all know which way they usually swing.
Well, gladiators used to wear harnesses too.
Lesbian.
And I have ridden a donkey before on
On stage.
I don't know. It was on the beach.
It was during a trip to Tijuana. Don't judge.
Yeah, I was a kid. No, I wish it wasn't Tijuana. I think it was. We were Bridlington. I think it was Bridlington. One time went to Bridlington, and they had this was like about 40 years ago when I was about like 8 or 9 or whatever, or 6 or 7. Maybe no, I'd been about 8 or 9, and with a donkey up and down the beach. Well, just sat on it. But anyway,
Donkey show.
I used to have fucking been on a saddle. So of course I know what a saddle looks like and the sort of usage that you have to have. And there's a lot of like 80s action films where like Bond did it on an elephant, but it's where you like loosen the saddle and then the person who sat on the horse like will fall off it.
So I'm kind of curious. Did you ever get the donkey's name?
Well, the chat is starting to side with Jens though, because people are mentioning Panther as well. He wore a harness.
Yeah, with the spikes.
Yeah, even more manly if you think about it.
Oh yeah, because it had like them spikes could fly out like ropes and that, and do a bit like Dr. Octopus. But obviously, he couldn't control them like Dr. Octopus. It could only make them fly out like Spawn sort of thing. But then Spawn, he could control his sort of like chain things.
Well, you know what, Luffy, kind of disagree just a little bit there, because the whole idea of the Iron Cross that used to be on the front of He-Man's chest, number one, it wasn't anything like the Iron Crosses that they used in Germany.
And
it was completely different, and it's actually based on something that's supposed to be much older than anything that was.
Yeah, it's a bravery medal in Germany that was used sort of like before World War One, and so that was well before Nazis and that.
No, I mean the Iron Cross was used even before that. I mean, it was pretty old.
Yeah,
but like I'm saying, the one that was on that original He-Man, because the original Iron Cross that they used for medals of bravery, it was completely oh Jesus, why am I blanking on this word? Where all sides are equal, Vinny.
Egalitarian?
No, when you're drawing something to make sure all ends.
I thought you meant both sides.
Equilateral.
Whatever it's called, where each side is exact. No, you're getting too technical. But each side is exactly the same length, and it's exactly the same going all the way around. The difference with symmetrical. Thank you. So each end of the Iron Cross was symmetrical all the way around on the one that they gave out for bravery. Now the one on He-Man has actually got the top and the bottom are shorter than the two side length pieces, so it's not a symmetrical Iron Cross.
Yeah,
and there were a few other differences in some of the other things too. So,
but yeah, because like the cross thing though, it was. I think probably the Romans sort of like probably invented it or whatever, and so like then everyone sort of like started doing it, if you know what I mean. And then like as I say, it was used well before Germany started taking on the world in wars. So,
Yeah, I think it dates back to like the 13th century.
Yeah. I'd say it was well before fucking started thinking there was the master race.
Yeah, way before.
Isn't it tied to the Teutonic Knights?
Yes, I believe so.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I mean, look at the Templars. The Templars even had a version of that cross.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're that's another thing too. I've had that discussion with people before about what the Nazi German version of the swastika was as compared to the original Hindu. And also, it wasn't just the Hindu that used that. The Native Americans in the States had also used a version of that as well. As a matter of fact, when I was out in Mitchell, South Dakota, they have a place called the Corn Palace. And they actually had that peace version of the swastika up there. The only thing it is it's inverted as opposed to the way the Nazis did it.
Yeah.
And they were the original version. Hitler was great at stealing shit from other cultures and appropriating it for his own fucking use.
Yeah, because he took the ego
great
and
at
all.
doing that.
Yeah.
He stole that from the Romans.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, Luffy. I know you're playing. You just wanted to see if you could start a good conversation up, and well done, sir. Well done. Yeah. The servant waits while the master waits. Yeah, I see that manliness.
Yeah, well, we're not having He-Man fucking getting slagged off as being far right fucking Nazi. Fucking, I'm not having that.
Yeah, we already saw what they did with the Kevin Smith's version.
Just heard the Halloween theme.
Oh, that would explain the scream I just heard. Okay.
Yeah, it was probably Trina's phone.
Oh yeah, that was my ringtone. Sorry.
He-Man is blonde and blue-eyed. Technically, he was very tan, though.
Yeah, he was really tan.
Yeah. But that's because, where...
Take care, Chaos.
Where's his place that he lives in? Fucking... Oh.
Eternia.
Yeah. That's because Eternia was quite sunny, though, wasn't it? And so, it always looked sunny in that garden.
God, somebody should redo that. Always sunny in Eternia. I bet you Vinny would watch the shit out of a show like that. Cringer could be played by Danny DeVito.
Well, since they couldn't get jobs,
go ahead, Adam.
Since they couldn't get jobs as the Seven Dwarves, we can help them out. The whole cast will use little people.
I'll tell you what, man. That was one thing I totally enjoyed about that wrestling that I watched last week. Wednesday. Dude, they did not give a shit. They said midget all over the place. They didn't care. The announcer guy, who was one of the wrestlers, one of the guys, he's sitting there saying midget all over the place. They did not give a shit. That whole politically correct thing. You gotta call it little people. Gotta call it dwarves. Right out the window.
Is it just me, or does little people sound more demeaning than midget?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like I hear that, and I picture someone walking up to Peter Dinklage. Oh, look at the little person! Oh,
look how cute he is!
Who's the little guy? Who's the little guy?
Who's my little man that's gonna be the star in this film? My little man.
If Snow White strips in front of the dwarves, she'll get a 7-Up.
I had to step away from a minute. Did we stop talking about harnesses?
I believe so.
Yeah, we're talking about Snow White.
Yeah, now we're on to midgets.
Oh,
yeah. Jens won the debate about the harness.
That's my least favorite topic.
Yeah, we all agree. Harness can be really masculine as long as they're not pink and got the Barbie logo all over it.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
This is what I think of Disney.
The birth of MP, baby.
Yeah, there's Disney's phone call to Kathleen Kennedy to tell her next project.
RRR has a question for Jens. He wants to know how many midgets can fit in a masculine harness.
Well, depends. It depends what sort of midgets we were on about. Because if the pussy midgets, then they're going to start complaining when they're getting squeezed in.
I think it's a trick question.
You need some really tough midgets.
Yeah, we need some wrestling midgets. I don't care if they're getting there.
Some battle-hardened midgets.
Yeah, we need battle-hardened midgets.
Wait a minute, that's a trick question because midgets are only half a man.
Yeah.
So at least
probably
two.
about. Yeah. Well, I'd have to go for at least double figures, or else there's no point in getting the record fucking breakers, fucking Guinness Book of Records around. So yeah.
All the way up to the elbow.
What if they run naked through the grass, though? You know, the grass would tickle their balls.
Well, then they're not midgets. They're
probably why they're laughing all the time.
Because the grass tickles their testicles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a strange journey this chat has taken.
Well, one thing's for sure. At least we cheered you all up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think this is a good place to step out. I know Vinny and I, well, probably more so me than Vinny, but I mean he's going to get hit with outer bands and possibly. Well, you're not going to see any of the surging, right? Where you're
we
at,
should.
you're
No,
too
we
far,
shouldn't.
You're too far in.
Yeah. Luckily, but
luckily I'm in the same position. I won't see the surge. I'll just see like the outer bands of wind and stuff like that and rain. But
okay, well, that's good. At least you're staying out of it because they said it's going to be like 12 foot high. You know.
Oh yeah, up into the bend. It's
Yeah.
going to get nasty. They're saying anywhere from 10 to 15 feet surge waves.
Yeah, because they say because it's a full moon as well, so like the high tide and all that shit, it makes everything worse.
Oh, it's even worse because they say this is the blue. What is something blue moon? A full blue moon.
Yeah.
So that means that the tide is already higher than normal to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
And then this,
Yeah, be safe out there. Anyone who's in the direct, wave of attacks and all that, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see how much more this thing moves. I'm just waiting to see this thing go past me and it doesn't pirouette around like freaking Irma did years ago.
Yeah, let's hope not. I don't like that it's making a strange turn. You know?
Yeah, it reminds me like Irma did that shit where it did like almost a figure eight in the Gulf. It came right over top where we live, but we are going to start signing out here. So we're going to go around the panel and we're going to get everybody to let all you fine folks in the chat know what they got going on. Once again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your well wishes. And remember, leave a poll in the chat for Cringer. And here we go as we head out.
This must be where they sacrificed virgins.
No, you shit. All right. Well, I'm glad to have been here tonight, Tommy, and all my love to you and love to Cringer over the Rainbow Bridge, and Wednesday. You know what? I don't want to do that. Just go ahead to the next person.
Okay. Well, guys, stop by for Wednesday on Trina's channel. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead. It's not going to cost you anything to stop by and check out her content. And a new figure review that just came up. Do it. Do it now. Do it for Cringer.
Thank you.
Stop by and say hi. Thank you, Trina. Do appreciate it. And I'm sure Cringer appreciates it. And we are going to move over to our next victim.
I am gravely disappointed. Again, you have made me unleash my dogs of war.
Yeah.
Harness.
Mm-hmm. Arf, 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 arf. That's all I've heard this whole stream. No, man, the dog's been going nuts. They're, sending out their love to you, man, as you know, as I put in the chat. You didn't need to apologize for nothing. You didn't do nothing. You need to take the time you need. We all understand that, man. All of us. From the chat to the, the newers to the older people that are here. So you take the time that you need, and we got your back. That's all I got to say, brother. Love you, and we're here if you need anything.
I appreciate it, Adam. I appreciate it, guys. You can find Adam popping up everywhere on almost all of our streams. So Stay tuned, and you never know what the crazy dog man has got going on. So we're gonna move on over.
He says he's an a-hole, but he's not, and I'm quoting him here, 100% a dick.
You, Sasha.
Yeah, I don't feel like signing out either. Tommy, just I know it sucks losing a pet. It's kind of why I don't want a pet anymore. Having those experiences, but
Yeah, and the hard times, like going through this sucks, but at the same token, it was all the fun times too.
Yeah.
And I've got a whole bunch of memories recorded because Cringer was such a big part of the channel that I've got all those fun moments forever. So there is that. So I mean, it's kind of like both sides of that coin, The bad end is fucking as bad as it can get, but the fun side is always still sitting there,
Yeah, at least you got to know him, chill with him,
Yeah, man. I appreciate it, Slasher.
Yeah, man.
I know we had a nice big long conversation. I thank you for that. I thank Vinny and
Mhm.
Trina as well, Adam, and everybody all of you that had the chance to reach out. I do appreciate that immensely. It kind of helped me, and then of course working on Cringer's coffin. Like it took most of the sting out. It's not that the sting is completely gone, but it did take a lot of it out. But
Yeah,
thank you guys.
you're gonna always think about it, but it's always gonna be there when you think about it. But like you said, the memories,
Yeah, man. There's a lot of good memories. Guys, be sure to stop by Slash's stream. Usually he's doing the movie talks on Saturday and Wednesday. He's been doing wrestling from the dust. No, wait a minute.
Well, tomorrow I'm gonna. All right, yeah. So I'll say it anyway. Tomorrow I'm gonna do Beyond the Mat.
Beyond the Mat?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm moving the
Why,
movie.
why
I'm
am I
moving the
blanking
movie.
on how you worded that now? The wrestling dustbin?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking for some reason I thought it was worded differently. See what's
I-
happened to me over the past few days? I'm completely out of it. But
No
thanks
big-
for
no
stopping
biggie.
in, man.
Yeah. No biggie, man. Yeah. Of course.
I appreciate
love
it. I
chilling.
appreciate it.
Love chilling. Chilling.
All right, now we're going to move on over.
Whoa. Who's responsible for this?
If something goes wrong, you find a scapegoat.
Rick.
It's what you do.
What'd you say? Uh-oh.
Kelly.
Hi. I actually do have something going on now, because top 10 on Mora's channel tomorrow. At 8, I think, Eastern. So, monthly top 10 thing. Also, it seems, the hurricane, it's hit France. Looking at it now. Yeah, it completely demolished the cheese factory. All that's left is debris.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's it.
Steve.
And rest in peace, Cringer. Sorry he passed away.
Thank you. Thank you. And
Pets are family members.
they definitely are. Yeah, I mean, he was more my friend, and I rarely will ever say anything along the line of pet. Usually, I say my fuzzy little friends because they're more like friends to me than they are just something I'm taking care of.
Mm-hmm.
And each of them, even for as small as they are, they got some pretty amazing personalities. But Steve, thank you for stopping in. And guys, be sure to check out Mara's channel. Stay tuned for it. And now we're going to run on over. Let's see. What do we give Vinny today? Let's give Vinny something classy.
Don't fuck this up, Mitchell!
Oh man, yeah. Rest in peace, Cringer. I mean, he's banging some tequilas and eating plenty of lettuce on the other side. You know who he is. Yeah, man, he's an awesome little dudes. Yeah, it sucks, but hey, I'm glad we were able to do a good stream and a good tribute and all that. You know, that's amazing. And something cool coming down the line for folks too. I don't know when you want to talk about that, but
we can actually mention it right now, Vinny, and I will give you the floor for that because you were the one kind enough to get that done. So
yeah, man. We did the Pigs of Anarchy. Got that done. Hold on a second. Let me pull that up for you guys. Let's see where I put that. Give me a sec. There we go. I got it. Yeah, this was really cool. So I think Tommy said he wanted to make some T-shirts or something for the folks out there, and this was a Tommy design, and I redrew it and inked this thing all up for him. So yeah, we got the Pigs of Anarchy logo pretty much here. So I thought this thing was pretty awesome. Tommy wants to give back to the folks who've been supporting the channel, and I think that's an awesome thing for sure. So yeah, man. I don't know when this is happening. It's
it's going to start happening in the beginning of the month. Obviously, I got to wait to get paid because this month really did suck every last dollar out of me. Like this was by far the worst month that I've had to deal with in a long ass time. But yeah, absolutely right, Vinny. This is going to be an exclusive, and remember, this is exclusive artwork from Vinny Tartamella, and this is going out to all the mods that help out with the channel all the time. You know, the guys that always drop in the links. Now, I know there's a lot of you on my channel saying, "Well, I'm a mod," but I'm talking about the people that actually mod for the channel. I'm talking to people that are always helping out, dropping the links, and doing all that stuff. All you guys, I know who you are. You guys are going to be getting an exclusive shirt for the Pigs of Anarchy done by Vinny. And I don't want to hear about certain people that have told me in the past, you're not sending me one because I'm not going to let you spend that money. But guess what? I'm going to wind up doing it anyway. So I will be reaching out to people that will be getting one of these shirts, and I'll be asking you for your information of where I can send the shirt to you because I'm going to have them printed up, and then I'm going to be sending them out from me directly to you. This is my thanks to all the people that help out with the channel, dropping the links. And I know many of you float in between all of our different channels. You know, you're there on Vinny's channels. You're there for Trina. Some of you are stopping in for Jens as well. I've seen that on occasion, and Slasher. I'm not sure if some of you, because I don't even know if Adam really uses mods. Really, I mean, not that I noticed, but I see some of you stopping by for Pete and a lot of the other great folks that we have in our sphere of great people to hang out with. So I know you guys are out there, and I think it really is a shame that many of you are not thanked the way I think you need to be. Because it really is doing that mod work and dropping links and supporting channels like that. It really is a thankless job for the people that are modding. I did it for over 2+ years. I know how thankless that shit can be. So
when they move on up and leave you behind and don't even say hi no more, you know?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Okay.
But my thanks to all of you for all that hard work that you put in. This is my way of thanking you. I know I talked about it a while ago. We're finally going to be getting it done right now. So thank you, Vinny, for doing this. And I really think this is fitting for all those people that help us out so much and really go unthanked.
Oh yeah, man, dude, a pleasure. You know, to be able to give back like that is a good thing. So yeah, get ready, folks. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, there's your head of lettuce, your carrot axe, your sickle, your scythe. Yeah, that's awesome. So good stuff out there. Yeah, sending much love out to everybody as well. It's up to you, Tommy. If you want to do a toy stream, I'll be hosting it this week. If not, we'll give you an update soon.
I think I can do it, Vinny. I mean, getting through this stream was the first big hurdle. So, I mean, I got through this, and I only had a problem when I was playing that little segment clip thing. That got kind of rough for me. Yeah. I think the reason that got so rough is the very end of it, and I didn't initially do it on purpose. I was just putting fade outs on all the pictures of Cringer. But at the very end of the song, I got the last picture is him turning around, and then it fades out. And that just, I don't know, it just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
hits me.
It's just
So,
you're right.
Yeah.
We're right in the heart. But
It's
hey,
raw right now.
Yeah.
It's very raw. Don't be in a rush, Tommy.
who, me? In a rush? No, never.
Tommy
Yeah.
Olsen? No, never.
like I said, man, it's all up to you. There's never any pressure. But yeah, dude. Again, yeah, many good thoughts sent your way, and to everybody out there, be good. That's why we're here for one another. Because Lord knows the government ain't. So we got to be here for one another. It's that
Absolutely.
simple.
They're out to fucking get us.
The world has gone tits up, and we're gonna be the hand to fondle them. I don't know. I'm tired.
This design is so awesome.
Yeah, it was Tommy's idea. So.
I know. I remember him
Yep.
going to be like a very, very rough sketch a while ago when I was just still a mod.
Yeah. Yeah, I was meaning to do it sooner, but when my computer fried that time, I lost it, and then I was catching up on so much work that I had to move, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't have it anymore. So asked for it, and then bam, shot this one out, and I think it's pretty damn sweet.
That looks amazing.
Tommy, will you be offering this on other items like say like stickers or
Okay, so this particular image is going to be exclusive to only the people that I'm handing it out to for the mods that help the channel. This is an exclusive piece for them. Okay. Now, later on, if Vinny wants to include this in some of his artwork to sell, obviously he's more than welcome to do that. But this design right here is going to be exclusive to the people that I am thanking. Nobody else is going to be able to get this version of it right now. So later on, if Vinny wants to do something with artwork and sell prints or do whatever of it, he's more than welcome to do that. But I just want to get the first batch of these are going to be going out to the mods and shirts, and they're going to be special customized shirts that I'm going to be sending out to people. Besides that, there will be another version. So it's going to be more the rough, well, not the rough version that I have on the original one, but there's going to be another. It's going to be looking more like the older one that I had, but that one's supposed to be touched up by my daughter, and she's going to add some coloring in it, and that will eventually go up for sale on my shirt store and stickers and stuff like that. But as for now, I want this to be exclusive, and I want this to be special as a special thank you to all the mods. And OG Lurch, he was asking, like, how can I send you money? You can actually, in the links in the description down below, there's a shirt store. If you want to buy a shirt from Stream Elements, you could do that. My PayPal is also linked on there. I mean, I would much rather somebody purchase something and get something back than just to hand me money, I would much rather see that. I mean, if you want to get a shirt or something or a sticker, you can check out the Stream Elements. You could do that. I would prefer that, quite honestly. But anything else, Benny?
No, that's it tonight. Yeah. So
okay. Yeah. All right. Well, definitely, I'm good for Thursday. I only got a few things I would have to get together for a show. That's not a big deal because I actually had stuff out that day that Cringer passed, and I was ready to start shooting toys, and then that happened, and oh God, man.
Yeah.
He waited for me though. Before we get out of here, I will say that Cringer waited for me because I took him out for his medicine, and it was after I had him out and I started giving him his medicine that he started having the convulsions and stuff. So he was definitely waiting for me to come out.
Right. Yeah.
And I picked him up and held him as he went. So. Not fun. Definitely not fun, but
no, but better that you were there than if you just walked in and found them.
Yeah.
He knew too.
Yeah.
Like he knew. Like he'd squeaked something to me like right before he passed too. So it was yeah. It was rough, to say the least. But
you were together.
I appreciate everybody being here and you know, all the well wishes and the appreciation for Cringer. I mean, I think he's always going to be remembered. He's always going to be a part of the channel. There's always going to be Cringer videos sitting on the channel, and I'm going to remember the good times, and I'm going to push forward from there. And I think one of the first things I'm going to do, and because I should have done it before he passed, I think one of the first things I'm going to do in honor of him is the first toy for the toy review on Thursday that I do is going to be the Point Dread Talon Fighter set from the Origins line. It has to be for me. So that I'm going to be digging that out, and I'm going to try to go extra on that, like retarded extra.
I'm
guys,
doing weights and that'll make my stream in like 10 minutes. So yeah, that's what I'll be.
Oh shit! Yeah, we didn't give Jens. Oh my god! I am so sorry, Jens. I'm so sorry. Here.
Talking good like me and you, so his vocabulary is limited.
Yeah, you promoted it, man. Yeah, be doing weights in 10 minutes and that. But yeah, you say give him motivation and that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Jens. I'm so sorry about that. I got so wrapped up in all the other outros. I God damn, I thought I got to you all. My bad, Jens. But guys, stop by Jens, and you could also check him out on 27A Pedersen on X as well. So 10 minutes. Somebody pop Jens' link in the chat. Stop by and say hi to Jens, man. Check out and see what he's got going on. Thank you all for being here, every last one of you. And I hope you have an awesome day. And remember, take the time to show a little bit more attention to those people or creatures that you have in your life that you love, because you just never know when that next day might be the last one. And we will catch you next time. Later, y'all.
Bye.
Forget the bitch, you should spend. Assimilated, but you don't know it yet. Attacking us is not very wise. Our army's growing if we see through your lies.
What we are looking at, good and evil, right and wrong. It's a big world order. A big world order. A big world order. A big world order. Somebody's gonna wind up getting their toes nibbled off in here. A big world order. 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 Better hide your toes as we're coming for 'em. A big world order. A big world order. A big world order.